Hi. So, first video back. Um, I like yapping. I want to yap. I genuinely want to yap like a lot right now. I have a lot of stuff that I want to talk about. The main focus is video games. I love video games a lot. A lot of people love video games. I'm a big video game, you know what I mean? Like, I love video games. Stuff like Zelda, stuff like, especially stuff like Persona, turn-based JRPGs, all that stuff. I love that stuff. And I just want to yap about how much I love video games. So, I mean, I don't really know what to talk about in the video since basically my first video. I just want to talk about video games. This is going to be like very minimal editing because, like, I'm very new to editing still, even years later. Like, I really don't know how to edit too well, so it's gonna be minimal editing or whatever. But yeah, I just like talking about video games. That's probably gonna be the prime focus. This will be a quick little 7-minute video, hopefully, if I don't yap for too long. But yeah, I've been playing lots of video games over the past few years, to be honest. Stuff like I recently finished Breath of the Wild for the first time this year, and it was incredible. That game is truly incredible, and I was waiting. I was just biding my time until I was able to get a Switch that I could actually dock, because originally I had a Switch Lite and I couldn't really dock it. But I do like the handheld form factor in that. It's incredible. But I was waiting to get a Switch that I can actually dock. So then I bought Breath of the Wild and I played all the way through it. It took me about 2 months to beat it, I think. I'd have to check my playtime, but playtime always tells you hours actually. Never mind. But it took me about like two months to beat it, and I was like, I loved it so much, that game. I could yap about this. I might make a whole other video about that game, about that game, honestly. But yeah, I really enjoyed that game a whole lot. That game was incredible. Other video games I've played P5, and I'm kind of wishing that, because I'm going to start getting into physical media a lot more, and I'll show off my physical media in another video. But I kind of wish that I collected more physical media, because digital age and buying games only online, it sucks. Like, it just sucks. I don't want that to happen. I don't want that as a thing. I do like buying my PC games, obviously, but I don't want digital only games. Nintendo with their game key cards, especially their game key cards, have just become, terrible. That they have so many game key cards. Like, you basically don't even own the game, honestly. But PlayStation and Xbox have been doing this for years too. A lot of people just buy their games digital. But when those licenses, I mean, hopefully they never expire. But once they expire, sad to say, then like you're not even gonna be able to play the game. And I'm wondering, like, when is that gonna happen? Like, is it gonna happen in 2020? Well, I mean, I doubt it'll happen in the 2020s. I mean, I don't know. Maybe that stuff will never ever expire. But it's still scary to think about. Back to video games. Other video games I've been playing. I recently replayed P5R. I finished it 2 days ago. It took me like 24 hours, and I played it over the span of the last, few days, that I bought it on Steam. And it was just, I love replaying that game over again. It was an incredible experience, and I honestly want to play it again just because of that, because of how incredible it was. But I can't just go back to that game or whatever. But aside from P5, I've been, over the past few years, P3R, Persona 3 Reload. I love this love that game. Honestly, a whole lot. It saved my life. And yeah, Metaphor, that came out the exact same year that P3R came out. And that has become my favorite Atlas game, like, of all time, to be honest. Like, that's one of the all-time greats in terms of the video game. All-time greats. Aside from Metaphor, Expedition 33, which came out, let me check. Expedition 33 came out on April 24th, 2025, last year. Incredible game. I highly recommend it. Please play it. I bought it digitally, of course. I wish I got it. I mean, I could probably get a physical copy now because, you know, it's probably still all in stock now. But I basically bought it for like however much it was, $70, $60 or whatever. And I'm just like, man, I don't want to buy it again. Maybe I'll eventually get a physical copy once I fully start physically collecting. But for now, I'm kind of holding back on physical collection stuff because it's very expensive. But, you know, and I recently played Resident Evil Requiem. That game is a literal work of art. Like, that game is, it's not like a masterpiece or anything, but that game is very, very good for the RE franchise. 5 million copies in 5 days, which is just nuts to me. Like, that's mind-blowing. And I can honestly talk about that game all day. I might make a separate video on that. I know, it's crazy. But, you know, I hope. And RE DLC, Requiem DLC is releasing, and I'm super excited about that. So yeah, I've just been playing a lot of games over the past few years. I like yapping about video games. I like talking about some of my favorite video games. I'll probably make a video on that. I don't know, maybe soon. That's going to be a very, very long video, to be honest. But yeah, overall, I just wanted to make this video as like a comeback, and I really enjoyed it. Anyway,